Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rook here on another Rook toy hunting journey. Today's hunt, we're hunting for some WWE products. That's right, for all my wrestling fans out there may know, I'm a big wrestling fan, and today's going to be a hunt for WWE Funko products, and maybe one action figure if I can get my hands on him, hopefully. So we're looking for the Finn Balor Funko Pop. Now there's three variations of the actual Finn Balor Pop that I currently know of. One is his normal outfit. I'll put a picture up over here somewhere so you can see what it looks like. They have a chase version of him, which he's in his all like partial makeup. He has his makeup on, which is very similar to one without any makeup. And there's a third one, which is an FYE exclusive pop that I currently know is out. I have seen it at FYE personally, but the boxes at my local FYE are extremely damaged and beat up. I'm hoping to actually will get a restock in, so I'm actually going to check there today. Speaking of WWE, I'm also trying to get my hands on the AJ Styles pop. Again, I'll put him right over here so you can take a look at it. He looks really amazing. They only made one version of the AJ Styles pop that I currently know of. Now, as far as action figures, I'm going to look to get my hands on the damn Shinsukeeee Nakamuraaa from Defining Moments. I let it pass myself by on a toy hunt a few hunts ago. I'm kicked myself in the ass now for not buying it, but hopefully going to grab him as well. Now, they made another variation of the Shinsukeeee figure, which is one where he's holding the little Slammy, which is very similar to the AJ Styles one, where they had an elite version and a normal version. So I hope to get at least one of those Nakamuraaa figures. If you're in the South Florida area and actually have that actual figure for trade, let me know in the comment section. Or if you see one, please definitely let me know in the comment section. I'm definitely trying to get my hands on that particular action figure. And with that being said, guys, we're going to hit Toys R Us, FYE, and Hot Topics. And I hope this will be a really good hunt. Stay tuned. Hunting on the way. Okay guys, so we're at Toys R Us and we're at the wrestling section. I figured we'd look here first and see if they have the Finn Balor. They have a lot of the New Day stuff here, which is a 3-pack, which we've talked about before. I actually have this particular one that we're looking at right here. There's an FYE exclusive, them in the same exact pose basically, but holding the Budio stuff. Each one of the figures has one. So, no pops that I'm seeing as far as Finn Balor or AJ Styles, at least in this section, but I'm going to head over to the Funko section and see what they have. If we move on up, they have some of the non-exclusive figures, which are the standard release figures, but I'm of course not seeing the Nakamuraaa one. Why would I see Nakamuraaa? Hold on, let me swing around here. Why would I see Nakamuraaa? Come on, come on. When he should have been right here, right here, when I had a chance to get him, all they have is, woo, the nature boy. So, they do have a Finn Balor Spotlight figure, which is, I've seen this guy before. And I've thought about getting him, but I haven't made up my mind if I want to get him or not. He looks very awkward. I'll kind of swing him around so you can see the back shot of him. This was an NXT event, I believe. Yes, this was an NXT one. NXT Dallas, I believe it was. Where he came out with a big chainsaw. So not my favorite design. It just looks really weird. Something about him just kind of sets me off. I don't know why. It looks very weird. But looking through all the figures here, I don't see the Nakamuraaa or, of course, the Finn Balor Funko. Now, if we come over to these guys here, let me kind of swing the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to buy it, but this is a Stone Cold. This is an SH Figure Art Stone Cold, very similar to the Rock version that came out. Problem with this is it's 50 bucks, and I really don't see it at $50 figure. For something that's, let's say, 6 inches in height, I don't see it as a good purchase, in my honest opinion here. So I just want to let you guys know that there is another version of it that's out, because you have the Rock and you have now the Stone Cold figure. Okay guys, so we're at the Funko section at Toys R Us still, and we're looking at the little side end cap they have here. That's where I got the Rock Candy chase in my couple videos back. We did a review on this guy here on the Daffy Duck for Looney Tunes. So, but if we look down here, I don't see anything great as far as WWE stuff goes. Let me go down a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about here. They have the Gwenpool exclusive, which is a Toys R Us one here. They still have the exclusive for Emerald City Comic Con, which was the Dorb 2-pack, but nothing I really want on those two there. They do have the Blackfire, which is part of Teen Titans Go, which was this one here. I don't really want to get her. I think I'm pretty solid, you know, when it comes to Teen Titans Go stuff. I think I'm good on it, but they have at least one there. Now, if we come to the big section here, I'll kind of focus back a little bit here. I'm not seeing anything as far as wrestling goes. I see some iZombie pops, which look pretty nice, and even have the new show for 100, but nothing great that I'm currently seeing. Of course, we have Powerpuff Girls. We already got the full line of them from the San Diego Comic-Con. I believe it was 2016 when they were exclusives. But nothing great here from what I'm seeing, unfortunately. I'm going to swing over and see what we got on the more adult action figure section. Nothing great. Typical stuff that we've normally seen before. This really massive Batman. The thing is huge. That thing is massive. I mean, if you want to see kind of what it looks like in scale, I'll kind of give you an example of what this damn thing looks like. The thing is huge. $105 though. No, no. Looks nice though. I think this is from Batman Begins. I was thinking it might be like a Hot Toys thing, but I don't think it is. It's from, yeah, we have it listed here. There's no listing on it, so it's kind of odd. Of course, we have the Pinhead, which I've showcased this guy before in other videos. Nice Harley Quinn. This is NECA. Yeah, NECA on this one. More of the, this is Arkham City Harley Quinn. On this one. 20 bucks, not too bad. But that's about it here, guys. I decided to swing over to the Five Nights at Freddy's section real quick here, only because they have a lot of blind box stuff. I want your guys' opinion, definitely in the comment section. Let me know what you think I should do for the next Rook 180. Probably want to shoot it next week. I'm not entirely sure what I should use for the blind box or mini sort of figure to actually do the review on. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section. If you think something really cool might be like these Garbage Pail Kids here, or something along those lines. Something in this type of scale or scope would be a really good item to use for Rook 180. It can't be a real big action figure. It has to be something small. It has to be maybe like a blind box, something that can actually be done in 3 minutes or less. So I'm gonna head over now to, I think they have a new Transformer section, so I'm gonna head over to that section. Back shortly. Okay guys, I figured I'd go near the front of the store because that's where they have the Star Wars display for the 40th anniversary, and they have some of their Transformer stuff for the new movie, The Last Night. And I just want to showcase a little bit here. They have stuff on clearance. They have some sabers, stuff from the Disney Infinity, since that stuff basically went to the way of the dodo. They have some wearables. But for the 40th anniversary, I would say, in my personal opinion, let's swing it around here so you can see what I'm talking about. If you're doing the 40th anniversary, my personal opinion, you want it to be monumental. You want something big. You want to put your best products in front. This, to me, doesn't scream best products. I don't know. I mean, they got like, you know, you got some Hot Wheels stuff here. You got, you know, some Y-Wings. But this, to me, doesn't scream monumental. 40th anniversary. You would think there would be the new black figures that would be out here. You know what I mean? But they don't have any of that stuff. So I don't understand what Toys R Us is doing. Maybe they don't have the stuff in stock. If you guys want to see what this kind of the Hot Wheels would look like, I mean, the packaging looks really, really nice. Nice little write-up here if you guys want to take a look at it. But I mean, and some of the other vehicles they have here, they have R2, you got Vader. But I don't really think this was a monumental sort of display that you'd want it to be, you know, you want to have a lot of impact for. Of course, you have the Transformers Last Night stuff here. Some of the new stuff from the new movie. Nothing really great. Of course, we have this Barricade figure here. If you guys are into Transformers, they have the new Barricade figure from the Last Night. You have new Prime. If you guys want to see Prime here. Currently, I'm not collecting any Transformers at the moment. I have a couple of the Combiner War guys. That's the last set of stuff I've actually collected. You have a new Grimlock, which is basically just a repaint of the last movie stuff. That's all he really is. There's no real difference between this and the original Grimlock. It's just a repaint. That's all it is. Really, really cheap, Hasbro. Really, really cheap. Bad idea. My personal opinion, it was really, really horrible of them. Some play swords you can actually beat each other up with for you kids. Some of the Headmaster stuff for the Titans Return, but like I said, nothing really great here. So we're going to head over to Hot Topic and FYE. Okay guys, we're at FYE, and they have a wrestling section right in the front like we always seen, but look what we got here. We got him. We got the friggin' Nakamuraaa. I'm going to swing around real quick here because you know me. Yes! Super happy. I finally got this son of a bitch. I'm happy to get him. So he's being picked up right now. So, looking around, I looked and asked if they had... Take a look at this guy real quick here. Oh, he looks amazing. I don't care about the pockets being beat up. That means nothing to me. I don't care. I don't care if it's $30. He's being picked up right now. I'm not going to let that pass me by again. We got, of course, Roman socks. Boo! Roman, boo! But I don't see the Balor. I looked for the Balor Funko. Nothing. As we talked about, compared to Toys R Us one right here is the one I was talking about, the Booty-O version of him. Of course, that is an FYE exclusive right there, guys. So I'm going to swing around to the Funko wall and see what they got. Okay, so we're at their more exclusive and multi-pack section of their back wall of FYE. And looking, I don't think they're going to have the Balor. I already asked about that, like I said earlier, and I don't see, and these are more of their exclusive stuff they have here, but I'm not seeing anything that that I'm looking for. Of course, I have that Green Lantern one already. You guys know me. I already have him. So we're going to go over to the normal wall itself. If you guys can see here, I'll kind of pull back into the shot so you can see the wall is pretty extensive. But looking through it really quickly, nothing that I would really want. Of course, we have the White Ranger pop, which I was fighting for a while to get my hands on, but we finally got him. But that's about it inside FYE from what I'm seeing here, guys. Okay, guys, so we're looking inside Hot Topics right now. We're at their pop wall, and I don't see anything WWE. I don't see any Finn Balor, I don't see AJ Styles, but I do see one important thing. The Maleficent pop. I've been looking for this everywhere. I'm gonna get this one right now, guys. Absolutely am I picking this one up. I've been looking everywhere to get my hands on the Maleficent pop. So, yes, that's twice. 2 good pickups. Not WWE, unfortunately, but we got the Maleficent pop. She looks awesome. This is an amazing pop. I've been looking to get my hands on this. I just haven't talked about it in any of the videos yet, but I really wanted to get my hands on this guy here. So we're gonna get the Maleficent pop. I'm still looking to get the May from Overwatch, the Hot Topic exclusive, so we're definitely going to get the Maleficent pop here. I've been looking for one. I went on another hunt a couple days ago to another mall, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. But I don't see it. They have a nice Spider-Man exclusive here, which is the Homecoming pop. But I don't see any of the WWE ones here, unfortunately. So it looks like that's it here, guys. So we are going to get the Maleficent pop. So stay tuned. We'll do final thoughts, wrap up this toy hunt. Okay guys, the toy hunt for today is complete, and it was a damn good hunt, I gotta admit that. I got something for WWE, and I got a pop I was actually looking for. Well, speaking of pops, we'll talk about that one first. I mentioned it at Hot Topics when I was in there that I was looking for the Maleficent pop, and they, from the Hot Topics at the Coral Square Mall where I checked before, this was sold out. Now, I went there again today, and they actually had a restock, so I'm really, really happy to get her. She is an amazing looking pop. Now, mind you, this is not the glow-in-the-dark version of the Maleficent pop. The glow-in-the-dark one will have the flame effects that will glow in the dark. There is no bobblehead on this one, so let's actually crack her out and take a look at her. She looks amazing. I love the fire effects. I think she looks awesome. I don't know if she detaches from the base or not. Looking at the bottom here, you see kind of she's stuck into the bottom of this base. She's a very, very lanky body, very, very thin, but she should have no issues standing. She's very, very flat, so she should have no problems. Now, because of the way she's sculpted, there is some hindrance to the articulation on the head itself. Now, I don't know if she detaches. I'm not going to risk pulling it apart, so I'm not entirely sure. So I absolutely wanted this pop really, really bad. I mentioned it at the Hot Topic video where I went to the Sawgrass Mills Mall, which is of course one of the bigger malls in South Florida, and they had some Maleficent pops on like kind of a display at very, very high area of the store. The pops were damaged. I didn't want to pick those up, so I was hoping and praying to get my hands on one, and I finally got one. I'm super, super happy for this girl. She is amazing looking. Now, the big star of the show, the guy I really wanted, was Shinsukeeee Nakamuraaa! Now, as my wrestling fans, for people who subscribe to my channel, who are wrestling fans also, myself, Nakamura is a huge, huge star, especially in WWE now, but especially where he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'll talk more in length about Nakamura. I'm going to do a video review on this particular figure itself. I think it is an awesome, awesome figure. Again, he was $30, but I didn't care about the price point. I wanted this figure bad enough. I'd play a higher markup. I wouldn't have an issue with paying something higher. But I'm super happy to get Nakamura in my collection. He's definitely going to be reviewed down the road. As far as the Maleficent Pop, when I picked her up, I got her on sale. It's actually had a $5 coupon, so I used it against her. So she only cost me about $8 to actually get that Maleficent Pop. So I'm super happy about that. Now, I mentioned inside Toys R Us that I want to do my next Rook 180, but I want suggestions what I should do my review for. They have to be something small, something that I can do in 3 minutes or less. So imagine if you're trying to review something, guys, in 3 minutes or less. It has to be maybe a blind box or maybe a small action figure. That's a complete review in 3 minutes. For people who don't know about Rook 180, I try to do a review in 3 minutes or less. If I can actually do that review, the item that is showcased in that video will stay in my collection. But if I cannot accomplish that feat in 3 minutes or less, and that means complete unboxing, that means showing the box packaging, that means showing articulation, paint, and accessories in 3 minutes or less, then the item that is showcased in that video goes into a giveaway. So you guys know I love doing my giveaways. I'm looking for any suggestions you may have for Rook 180. I definitely want to shoot that video sometime next week. With that being said, I hope you liked this video. Remember to click that like button. It absolutely helps the channel. Click the picture of my face over here in the corner, which is the subscribe button, and you can click Windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye.